Alright, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I'm not doing the whole intro thing. This is my fifth recording. Every single time I've recorded, it is screwed up majorly. For the love of God, if you do not hit the subscribe button on this one, I don't know what to tell you. Listen, so for Call of Duty, the leaks, the update dropped, and they have bombardment in Warzone in certain areas of Verdansk at the moment. I don't really know how that's going to work out. I haven't seen no gameplay of it. It's still, a mystery to me. Hop into Warzone later and I'll check that out. If you play Cold War, I know the Crit got a buff. I know the Milano got a buff. I'm working on getting the Milano to gold. I only need like 5 more for that. The only reason I'm doing the gold for the SMGs is because I want the diamond. Because I'm gonna eventually get the MAC 10 and then I'm gonna just punch people in the face all day like they do me. I've given up on Modern Warfare weapons because it feels as if Activision doesn't truly care about Modern Warfare. They're only focusing on Cold War and Warzone at the moment, and even Warzone doesn't even Cold War doesn't feel as if it's getting that much love, considering the fact that it only had a few things here and there. Like, you all know me, I prefer large ground war maps. I don't really like playing the small 6v6, 2v, well, I do like playing 2v2 maps. It's either the extreme for me. It's either large maps or extremely small maps. It's never in between with medium maps. I just can't never stand them. They just seem average to me. I've played them enough to the point where I don't care. Moving on from this, Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage had got delayed for a little bit, and I'm still trying to figure out how they're going to have Carnage in there, because for me, Carnage will always and forever be Venom with Spider-Man and something with Doc Ock screwing around that creates Carnage, and it is just enacts major chaos, as always, and it should be. Carnage will have chaos. But I also want to see, like, Anti-Venom, and I also want to see Scarlet Spider. You know how Marvel is. I'm not really sure, but they do have Spider-Man, and I'm not really sure if somebody bought Scarlet Spider. I'm not really sure how that would play out, but who knows. Wait, no, Sony, I'm tripping, but whatever. Moving on from this, if you have PlayStation Plus for April this month, you get Days Gone and Zombie Army 4, and if you have it on PS5, you get Soulstorm. Now, I'm not really sure how to feel about PlayStation releasing Soulstorm on PS5, PlayStation Plus. Mostly because I feel as if you have a PS5 and you bought Soulstorm, it is way too early to be giving out Soulstorm on PS Plus for PS5. It is way too early for that, okay? There's no reason to be doing so. I suggest they hold back for a while, at least release it, I don't know, like a year. They try to make some revenue out of it, that way you can have it a year ahead, and also have like some extra content here and there. But who knows, we'll see as time goes on. Now, for the next year's Call of Duty, they said for World War II. Some people have been coming up with these rumors. Keep in mind, rumor time, alright? Just listen to me. So you know how Cold War came in and then they gave us Rebirth Island, which is somewhat, in a way, kind of like a Cold War-ish kind of map for like a Warzone playstyle, right? But it's just more fast-paced. Well, some people are saying when they bring in the World War II aspect of it, they're going to have a World War II somewhat kind of Rebirth Island, where it's a small map, it's fast-paced, and it's really going to be people on top of each other. Now, I do know that it's going to have that Modern Warfare engine for that World War II game. So is it going to have the Modern Warfare kind of like play style or movements? I'm really not sure. We'll have to see as time goes on. Now, I know the new map for Cold War is going to have that Cold War engine. I can't stand the Cold War engine. I hate it. I really do. I've seen it long enough to the point where it angers me, okay? I like Modern Warfare's engine. It is now my favorite. Anybody who's got a problem with that, I'm willing to dish out smoke whenever, however, wherever, okay? Just saying. Now, moving on. Alright, so I saw the Rick and Morty trailer, and as a nerd, I cannot wait for that one. Now, I do have my somewhat kind of theory of it. It feels as if that Rick isn't having that kind of Rickish feel to it. Whenever I watched it, I felt as if it was more of a family-oriented thing. Like the whole family is into it now. And like last season, it showed that the family is somewhat kind of having their independence from Rick, and they're now telling Rick, it's not us choosing you, it's you choosing us, and he chooses them because he doesn't want to be alone. That would be extremely lonely. Now, of course, you could say that isn't like a Rick kind of style. Rick doesn't care, but in the show, you can clearly see that he does care a tad bit, at the least, to the point where he sits down and he'll think about it. We've seen Rick, and I had to burp there. We've seen Rick mentally had to take a moment to stop and think about his decision before he does anything else. Like, Morty and Summer have worked together to become better, and Beth and her husband, whatever his name is, I already forgot, Jerry. Beth and Jerry's marriage has now become stronger, and it seems as if whenever Beth and Jerry's marriage becomes stronger, Rick becomes a somewhat kind of afterthought. Now, the parents do want Morty to go to school like regularly and whatnot, but Rick has showed them that him being around Morty does improve his intelligence. Now, of course, that wasn't true because he had the seat up his butt, but at the same time, if I was Morty, I honestly would be taking notes and be hanging around Rick. You have basically a mad scientist who you can learn from, who's basically, his stuff works, okay? His stuff works. So if I was you, I'd honestly be trying to learn every single thing possible and try to use that to my advantage instead of just trying to go regular school, trying to chase after some chick. Like, to me, Morty always feels as if like a Peter Parker kind of situation. You have Rick, who is the Venom, telling him, no, do this, come on, do this, come on, chase after this. And then you have Morty, who's like Peter Parker, he's only going after MJ, you know, he wants the girl, that's his thing. He's a regular dude just trying to survive out here. He ain't got the powers or nothing, you know, like Peter Parker does, but he's trying to just have a normal life, not trying to become the superhero, just trying to do things correctly. Now, we do see Morty take a dark turn and try to do whatever he can for the girl, but we've seen Peter Parker do the same thing. So, you know, who knows? As time goes on, we will see how this develops Morty, Rick, and the rest of the family now, due to the trailer showing that Rick is with the family more often. Okay, I was wrong. I did not, because when they did the update, they took away my multiplayer packs, so they're downloading now. I didn't see them. I didn't know about this information. But listen to me and hear me now, ladies and gentlemen, okay? As I speak, and I just got this information, Kill House 24/7 and 2 new maps have been added to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh my god, I didn't know about this. This was just completely out of my zone. I was so busy just being stuck with like, okay, I didn't know. Don't give me that bullcrap. But it says Drainage Bridge is large for 2v2 map, but it will also support 3v3 and other Smart Team game modes. The bridge goes over a map and its standout features, and there's a ton of debris on the ground for players to use as cover. This I enjoy. Okay, thank you for finally giving us some content for Modern Warfare. Finally, after all this time, thank you, finally. But it says, let's see, COD Modern Warfare menu. Old school fans remember Kill House. Yes, I never played it, but this gives me an opportunity to play it. They always said that Modern Warfare had a ton of maps that they never put into the game, and some people thought, okay, Modern Warfare 2. I don't think that's the case. I think now that, you know, Cold War is the main focus, they're going to slowly dwindle in more content for Modern Warfare, and hopefully, like, who knows, this could be a sign showing that, okay, once Verdansk is gone, you could get all these maps, like ground war maps, you know. I would like to see Hills as a ground war map. I would like to see Promenade, you know, as a huge hole as a ground war map. I would like to see Hospital as a ground war map. Superstore as a, that's already in the game. Storage. We also have all these other areas, like, damn, you know, those are, it's a huge opportunity for Activision to show that they do care about these other previous games. So I can't wait for this content to really, you know, I can't wait for myself to finish downloading so I can check it out. So Warzone also brought in this new foresight streak, and I think it allows you to see the next circle that's coming in. So if this could actually work in favor of a lot of people. Yes, this is showing you the next circle. So this could get rid of recons, but then again, recons do give you money and the next circle, so they could be emphasized to be used even more. But who knows, because recons are a huge risk, but foresight is a less risk. So that is huge interesting. I can't wait to play. Till next time. Till then, peace. Wake up.
night.